Hi, welcome into Phoenix Arc Tarot. My name is Firestorm Shan, and I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius. This is going to be for all placements, Aquarius. This is going to be your Eclipse August reading, okay? Aquarius, you've been coming out like a lot in today's readings, so I really felt like it was perfect time to do your reading to see what's going on with you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get it popping. We got some messages from the Wisdom Oracle. Just a disclaimer. Use your discernment when watching tarot. Remember, take what resonates and then leave what doesn't. Also, remember your free will is your superpower. Okay, so don't take anything that doesn't resonate, but if it does, take it. All right, we're going to get you some messages here from the Aquariuses. What are their eclipse messages for Aquarius, please? So that was the Ace of Cups in the reverse, which is a protection message, protecting your creativity, protecting your heart, focusing on self-love. Maybe not giving yourself over to meeting new people or new friends, or maybe something about holding yourself back for a time of healing. I'm not sure. Yeah, it came out again. The yen card in the reverse, peace in the upright, and poised in the reverse. Something's misaligned here. You're not in a position to actually have empathy for a situation. You are protecting your own peace at this time. This is divine feminine in the reverse, who is protecting their peace at all cost. But the position of putting someone on a pedestal, oh, there'd be no more of that. No more of putting other people on a pedestal. I think your eyes are being quite opened to some things here. I've got flexible in the reverse. This is another protection message. Okay, listen. First of all, let's take the messages here. It almost feels like, how flexible do you really need to be? Do you really need to keep self-sacrificing your needs, wants, desires to be loved, your creativity, um, putting yourselves in uncomfortable positions while putting other people on a pedestal? It's time for peace, Aquarius, to come into your life. Where have you been rigid? Where have you 48? Hang on a second. You're not ready to move forward at this time with the poised position, and that's okay. Be poised to face the demands and the deadlines. Pretend you know what you are doing works. Oh, pretending that you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it or deliver some half-handed finished project. It is okay to postpone things until you are ready. Yeah, so you're not loving it. Something's not quite right. Maybe you're not being flexible. 19. Are you or somebody around you not being very flexible? Is it possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now? That's what I said. All right, I got the message. Yeah. You cannot move on at this time if you're going to continue to do everything else for everybody else and not yourself. This can even have something to do with a mother, mommy dearest. I don't know. Let's get some tarot. Come on, Aquarius here. Ultimately, they want you to seek peace and pursue it, okay, Aquarius? So let's get you some messages. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread. Show me Aquarius energy. Seven of Cups. We have Pluto in your sign right now for the next, like, what, 20 years. This is bringing a major change and transformation on the way that we look at humanitarianism. It's a very much looking out for everybody, not just one person. But it almost feels like you've been doing that too much. What about you? You got to stay balanced. Leo is your opposite sign. We're just now coming out of Leo energy. We've got the sun, the moon, Mercury. No, no, no. We've got Mercury, Jupiter, and the sun in Leo, moving in Mars into Virgo right now. We're switching tides. But just to say, Leo energy is more about themselves and taking good care of themselves, while you are better at taking care of others. But you need both of that. That is your opposite sign. So you need that too in your life. Show me the Aquarius energy. What is the heart of the reading? Eight of Pentacles and the Tower in the reverse. Ooh, you've been working on preventing a tower moment for a long time, haven't you? You've been trying to stop this tower from falling by working and working and working and working and working. So the tower is the heart of the reading, and it's being crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. It's not working, and it's only causing you internal towers. It's a lack of self-love. It's cruelty to yourself, Aquarius. It's cruelty to yourself by not allowing things to eclipse out of your life, by holding on, by being stubborn and fixed. Because you are a fixed sign, you're fixed air. You get something in your head and you just stuck on it. I understand. Leos are the same way. I'm a Leo. I'm a fixed fire. You're fixed air. So, what is in the foundation of Aquarius's reading, please? These are your eclipse messages for August, going into September. Five of Wands in the reverse. Where do you keep reconciling to drama in your life? Oh, well, that's okay. We'll just come back and argue about it again later. There's constant drama in your foundation. Is this an internal conflict if it's not an actual one that just keeps going round and round? That's not peace, y'all. That's strife and drama in your foundation. It is in the reverse. You know it's time to come out of it, but yet you're trying to stop the tower from falling. Period. Because you're a fixed sign. You can try all you want. Just don't recommend it. You're going to frustrate your graces. What's in your headspace? What is the Aquarian thinking about, please? Page of Wands with the moon. Ooh, you're getting lots of psychic downloads at this time. You're feeling very emotional, getting a lot of passionate messages coming in. You can't hide it, you can't deny it. Could be dealing with fire sign, but whatever it is you're getting spiritual downloads and you cannot deny it. And you're afraid of what you're seeing. Like, dang it, man. I don't want to see this mystery. I want to act like I'm aloofy. That's one of the shadow sides of an Aquarius, is to act like you're aloof, act like you're in confusion, like I don't understand what's going on. That is called, because you're ruled by Neptune, isn't it? Or is it Uranus? One of those two planets. They have a tendency to get us into fantasy world, a dreamy state, to where we deceive ourselves. You're getting messages right now through this full moon in Pisces eclipse. All your fears are coming to your mind. You're constantly thinking over and over again about your fears, or about some sort of deception. I don't know. Recent past energies for the Aquarian. You could be dealing with a Cancerian. We have the Five of Cuppies in the reverse. This is a little bit, the Five of Cups is a grief card. It's also a guilty card. So trying to come out of grief and guilt in the past, you got both of your fives are in the reverse. Fives in the upright, they bring change in through conflict. So you have been at an internal conflict or at conflict with someone for a long time. Secret arguments even at night, passionate arguments. Could be dealing with someone younger than you, could be dealing with a child. Fake it till you make it. Is that what this poised card here says? You can try to fake it till you make it, but you're going to keep spinning your wheels, Aquarius. What's the incoming energies? It's just it's just very cruel to yourself. The devil. The devil's what's coming in. This is codependency, addictions. Might as well face it. You're addicted to love. You're addicted to the drama. You're addicted to doing for everybody else and not yourself. It is an addiction. It's toxic, though. You got to take care of yourself, too. This has to do with material matters. It could be dealing with a Capricorn. That could be what's coming in for you. But the devil's coming in. You've got the Magician and the Nine of Cups as the situation. The Magician and the Nine of Cups and the Devil is not a good combination. This would be overindulgence, manipulation. Um, Nine of Cups is overindulgence when it's with the Devil, and the Magician is you manifesting this toxic lifestyle over and over and over again. Somebody here is addicted to the drama. It's time to move on to calmer waters. Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. Have better boundaries. The Hierophant in the reverse. People you're making alliances with that break their contracts and their word. No, baby, no. You got to get victory and success over this. But the situation is the Magician, you are manifesting this because you're asking for it. You are. That's what it says. It's not your story. It's not your story. You should have already clicked off by now. How is Aquarius being seen, please? The Aquarian I'm reading for. The Five of Swords in the reverse. All your fives are in the reverse. This is reconciling with a narcissist or returning to a toxic situation over and over and over again. This is such a stuck cycle of change. And your Tower's in the reverse as the heart of the matter. Pluto is going to be in your sign, and Pluto is the ruler of the Tower, which is Scorpio energy. It's going to be in your sign for 20 years. You're not going to be the same person 20 years from now as you are today, especially if you're a younger person, if you're still with us. The age of Aquarius is coming in as well. Pluto was in Capricorn for years. It's kind of like on the cusp of just coming out of that toxic lifestyle and energies where everything was about materialism. Now it's becoming more about healing for the nations versus materialism. It's a very different mindset. What is your fears? Your hopes or your fears? The Aquarian. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This would be a loss of legacy, inheritance, public image, career, a family dynamic, fearing of losing a lot of money, feel of being written out of a will. That's why you keep reconciling. You don't want the Tower to fall because you're going to lose the Ten of Pentacles, wherever this is for. So, interesting. You don't want to do anything too reckless, so you're kind of being sneaky about what's going on in the background. Could be a family name that's important here. A lot of traditions and values that are tied to family money. You're afraid you're going to lose a lot, a home, a family, a lot of money, an inheritance, a will, something. What is the potential outcome for this reading for the Aquarian? We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. All right, well, this is the full moon in Pisces. They really want you to see things from a very different perspective. High Priestess in the upright. This is closing your reading here. You do have free will. This is your choice. Your intuition is talking to you at this time. You are getting downloads. It is a very mysterious, important time for you to see something from a very different perspective. What is it with the hangman in the reverse that you would like for them to see differently, please? The Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is the repeat cycles. They want you to stop repeating this cycle over and over and over again because you're wounded and you need to heal. The Queen of Cups in the reverse means your emotions are not stable. You're not feeling empathetic or forgiving. Seven of Swords in the reverse. You're tired of the lies yourself. Eclipses are about your shadow. A shadow, eclipsing out the shadow side, bringing in more light, bringing in more balance in our lives. So we're working with shadow work today. And so this Aquarius message is for someone that's not happy, and you're sacrificing your beautiful self for others, and you have no peace when peace wants to come in for you and give you what you want to. It's a process of letting go and not resisting what wants to leave your life, because what you want wants you, but sometimes what you want you ask amiss, and it's because you could be trying to hold on to a toxic family dynamic that's not meant for you. What if you were born into the mafia? What if you were born into a religious organization like, say, Muslims, where you're an oppressed woman and um I don't know, whatever. What if you're just in a relationship that's loveless, but you're there for codependent reasons because you need stability? What if you're just stuck on a mindset where you think that we're all supposed to live in communal living and look out for each other, but not everybody thinks that way? Not everybody thinks like you. What if it's time for you to start thinking a little bit more about what you want, taking better care of yourself first, because you cannot pour from an empty cup, and this cup is empty. You've done bent over backwards to help somebody in your life, and you're trying to stop the tower from falling, and I don't know what to tell you. Spirit's asking you to please see things from a different perspective, because this doesn't have to hurt that bad. It can actually transition smoothly. But right now you're in your head, and it's fine because you're an air sign. I get it. But my loves, do whatever you can to keep your mind at peace, whatever that means for you. Taking the dog for a walk, being by water, giving yourself some me time, some me talks, a little hair time, a little makeup time. I don't know. Go get a massage. I don't know. Self care, something self care ish. But I think I'll leave it there, Aquarius. These are your messages for the eclipse. Thank you for joining me. And remember, the fire's not here to burn us, it's here to change us and transform us to our best and highest self. Until next time, bye bye.